Morning at CVG. Just checked in on my stuff. Got my boarding pass. Today I will be documenting my second ever flight on an A350, as well as the crap I'm gonna go through as I arrive in Tokyo. Actually, a little bit of time. Gotta find a souvenir for my friend, but yeah, when I arrive there, I'm gonna go through hell. So, see what happens. Here's the first plane of the day. CRJ time, everybody's favorite time. I completely did not intentionally mean to wear this mask up here in Detroit, but you know, if I'm causing trouble, I'm causing trouble. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go down to my gate, which is Alpha 50. I love that all the signs here are also in Japanese. Taminaru, right? Hotaru. This airport's freaking gigantic. I've never rode that train up there, though. I don't even think it's running right now. All right, thus begins my 3-hour layover. Okay, you can't really see it through these polka dots, but that's the registration, 503DN. That's my ride to Narita. Sorry, not Narita, Haneda. I don't know why I said Narita. Oh well. The pre-flight beer has returned. I'm trying a local Michigan beer. Look at this. That is spectacular. I can smell it from over here. This is very heathenish up here. Oh, that's great. It's got a very oatmeal flavor to it. I love this. Perfect. We're starting to board. I am one of like 3 or 4 gaijins on this entire plane. And also there's only 44 people on this plane. This plane holds like 305 passengers.
Boarding row number 30.
That's me, I'm in 31.
35, please board us this time. お座席番号32番から55番のお客様。
32.
この機会にご搭乗くださいませ。
There's probably like one person in each row, you know? That's how empty this plane. Finally. I like how the gate looks like it's inside of a convention center. I'm going in here. I got this document here. I have to read it. I can't really read it while standing up and filming. And here's my plane. Howdy, 31 Juliet.
J.
Yes.
The other side.
Alright, cool, thank you. This thing is empty. 31J. Look at this thing, it's empty. Empty aircraft. This is nice. I should have got up here. This would have been nice, but right in here, but I didn't choose it. There we go. That's actually a nice picture, isn't it? This plane's huge. So, this is new. On July 29th, 2020, the airport quarantine station has introduced new equipment to detect COVID-19. That's what it says. And it significantly reduced the time required to obtain the results. Under the Quarantine Act, all passengers entering Japan from designated countries, like America, are required to stay at the airport until the test result is provided. And it says the quarantine process. It's a long process right here. So let me get out of this person's line of sight. Please move to the indicated room promptly according to the instructions from airline staff. Passengers transferring to international connecting flights may be given priority to the plane. This is Haneda. There's nobody connecting. All right. I'm one of like I said, I'm one of 4 gaijins on this entire plane. Please fill in the requirement items in the questionnaire that they'll give us. Quarantine officers will confirm your name, stay history within 14 days, symptoms, etc., and give you a sample number and a sample container. At the collection booth, 1 to 2 milliliters of saliva will be collected into a container. So they're not going to shove a thing in my nose. It's going to be a saliva test. That's going to be interesting. For those who have difficulty in collecting saliva, a medical staff guide will collect the nose sample, the PCR test. Quarantine officers examine the questionnaire, declaration of health form and card, your domestic address, telephone number, and email address are needed. That's fine, I already got all that stuff prepared. Please wait for about 2 to 3 hours in the waiting space until the test results are obtained. So, I'm landing at 2. The results will be over by 4 o'clock. So, the sample number of the person whose results was obtained will be displayed. Proceed to receive the result. When your own number is displayed, let the officer know your number and the test result will be informed. In case your sample needs to be re-inspection, an explanation will be provided, and officer will check your transportation plan, whether you're going to move to your home or hotel without using public transport, or use a shuttle bus provided to. Okay, someone needs to pick me up at the airport. I'm arranging for that. So there's a number of things that's listed at the bottom here to reduce waiting time, which I believe I've gotten. So instead of a PCR test, it's a saliva test. Highly requested to not use public transportation. So it doesn't say I'm not allowed to use public transportation, that's the thing. Where can I wait until my ride arrives at the airport? After entering in Japan, please wear a mask, avoid contact with people, keep a social distance, and wait in the lobby of the airport. That's easy. Okay, everything else is stuff that doesn't pertain to me. So that's what's going on here. So that's pretty easy. We're doing a saliva test. That's how it works, I guess. I'm not sure how accurate those are though, because I've heard of people taking saliva tests and those detect antigens, which are like, antibodies, but alright, whatever. I've talked for 4 minutes. Let's get to the flying part. I got the entire row to myself. It's like when I flew to Paris when I was in high school. Look at this. I don't have to worry about this seat flying back on me.
Before we depart, please direct your attention to the video screens.
Towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Still be
I just got a mountain of paperwork here that I had to fill out. It's ridiculous. It really is. Oh well, I filled it out. This is so stupid. This is so incredibly stupid. Alright, runway 22 left. There's a plane that's landing right over there as we take off. took off before that CRJ over there landed. They got the flaps. Oh, 12-hour flight. I guess the winds are lighter today. There's the airport. And there's Ypsilanti right over there. Here we go, standard placement. As soon as we get turbulence, we get lunch. So we got Ben and Jerry, ooh, cookie dough ice cream. This looks delish. There's some weird salsa salad and what does this say? Chicken marsala with vegetables and Japanese rice. Wonder what this looks like. There it is. So chicken curry? I guess, I don't know. Chicken curry, that's what it is. It's okay. Oh, Jesus. This is a very narrow lab. Never seen this plane so freaking empty before. Here's the lab. Did I not film the lab? My last A350 flight, I forgot. I'm watching Parks and Rec. I've got an entire row to myself. This is luxury. Yep. Okay, I'm watching the Kaguya-sama movie. And, well, they're doing a meal service. There's 6 hours through right now. And it has mushrooms, and I can't eat mushroom. Yeah. I've seen this whole anime. I just want to see the original. Oh, God. Ain't nobody back here. This is eerie. About an hour to go. What's it look like out here? I can't see. See, here's the thing. Because it's 1 p.m. over there in Tokyo, over here in Tokyo, because we're just offshore, I wish they'd give us like a lunch thing instead of a breakfast thing, you know what I mean? Alright, let's watch this number go down. That's it. Oh, wait, come on, come back. Is it going down? Yay, there it is. Very, very lightly. 45 minutes out, and that's when we usually start to descent into Tokyo. We're at 21,000. There we are.
Your idle armrest is in the resting position.
Clouds gear down. There it is. We're landing early, by the way. It's almost, what is it, 1:41. We're supposed to land at 2:30ish, and yeah, we didn't have any headwind at all today. So, what is our altitude? We are still, altitude's pretty low, and we haven't broke out of this cloud layer yet, so this is fun. Can't see anything. Yep, that's a 1,000-foot cloud layer. So I can barely see anything. There's some boats over there, but that's it. Landing on 3-4 left, looks like. Alrighty, now I wait to be processed.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Tokyo, where the local time is 2:45 p.m.
Wait, 2:45 p.m. Never
Please
mind.
remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned
Hey.
off the seatbelt sign.
It's 1:45 p.m. What's this guy talking about?
Ground crew, we thank you for
Now the waiting game.
Delta today.
Literally the waiting game.
こんにちは、お帰りなさいませ。
So-
電力航空の高野と申します。
Alright, good old raccoon plane. Thank you so much. Alright, it is now 5 till 2, so 1:55. Let's see how long this takes. Alright, keep the tabs on the time, right? 1:55. Whoa, look at all those people down there. What are they doing? See that? Yeah, I guess so. Trash collection. We're in a repurposed gate 143, and they gave me all this stuff, I think. So I just had to spit in a little vial thing, and then they're gonna test it, and it's gonna take a couple hours. So I'm at gate 141 now, and I have to wait, I guess. I don't know. Now we play the waiting game, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it says results waiting space. It's over here. This used to be the terminal that I would usually fly out of, or at least the wing of the terminal I would usually fly out of, because Delta would always park over here, but now it's just inspection zone. Now they said it could be 2 hours until I get my results back for my spit test, and if I fail that, they're going to give me a nose test. I mean, just give me the damn nose test, you know, I prefer that. It doesn't hurt. This doesn't hurt me. Alright. Alright. I wish there was food here. I mean, that kombini should be open, right? I didn't turn the AC on, so it's kind of humid in here. Yeah. All the staff look like they're from doing part-time jobs and stuff. So, I don't know how they're gonna announce. They're announcing stuff gradually, so they just announced 157. All right, mark the time. It is basically 2:59, and I passed. I didn't have coronavirus. Haha, no corona for me. Now I've got to go through immigration, and then James has to pick me up. So a little bit over an hour after I got off the plane. This was unusually easy. But this red card indicates I've been in a coronavirus-infested nation. So the hard part's coming up next, I guess. And now I wait in here. 3:18, still waiting. Still sitting. 15:38. Mark it down. I'm done. Now I gotta find my bags. Yay! I'm back in Japan, boys! Oh, god damn it. 15:41. Mark it down. 15:41. Now I gotta figure out where I'm going. There's my ride. Yeah, I got it right here. I also got the unmarked bills. Thanks, James. Appreciate it, man. Hi. You can't see me because I'm lying in bed. It's like noon. I'm sleepy. I'm jet lagged, but I'm not sick. So let me go over in darkness what I was told and what I was given in terms of paperwork. I don't want to show anything because it's got a lot of personal information. You can stare at my dark apartment while I explain what happened. So when I got through all the customs and paperwork and stuff like that, they looked at my coronavirus test and they're like, oh, you took this 72 hours before your departure. I'm like, yes. And they're like, well, it's been more than 72 hours since you took your test. They told me. I'm like, yes. But I took it 72 hours before I boarded my flight. Specifically 69 hours before I booked my flight. Nice, right? But anyway, what happened was they inspected that. They're like, oh, I guess he's clear then because he followed the paperwork. And then they looked at my other... They literally passed all the business documents I handed to them, including my company registration. Like 6 different inspectors. I was sitting in there for like 30 minutes and they didn't even have the AC on. It was hot as balls. Then they're like, okay, look, you got a guy picking you up, right? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you're going to stay in your apartment? I'm like, yeah. They're like, look, here's the thing, dude. If you need to go to work... If you need to go to the store and pick up some stuff, you know, if you need to go buy lunch because you can't get it delivered or whatever, go ahead. No, these rules are so... This is literally what the guy told me. He's like, these rules are so toothless. It's not really worth asking you or forcing you to stay home. It's not realistic. Just have your guy pick you up at the airport and drive you home. And just be safe for a couple days. We're going to call you, make sure your health is good. Make sure everything checks out, but you know, you've tested negative twice for the coronavirus, you're fine. Take care. And then they let me go. They didn't even bother asking for James, like any of his details, right? They didn't even ask for his car or anything like that. They're like, oh yeah, your friend is picking you up. That's all I wrote in the paper, it was friend. And I got in James' car, we drove, and we picked up a little bit of food, we ate in the car, and he drove me home, so that was basically it. I could have easily taken the train. I mean, I was like, they didn't bother checking if I was actually going into James's car. Like, as soon as I got into the terminal, all I saw were a few Japanese people, and that's it. It was weird. Now I'm at home. I expected them to give me a phone call. My friend said they usually called around 10, between 9 and 10 in the morning. I expected getting a phone call from a quarantine advisor, and it's almost 1, and I haven't gotten any phone call yet all day. So, yeah, this has been a very productive use of my time. But yeah, that's basically what happened. So now I'm going to cut to the outro that I filmed yesterday when we were driving through Sheebs. And that's it for this video. Sorry for 3 minutes of you guys staring at the wall of my apartment. I don't know how else to film this as I'm laying in bed and you can't really see me. So yeah, I just wanted to say this as it's fresh in my mind before I go back to bed due to excessive jet lag. Alright, see y'all later.